on your scalp, what are you using for your moisturizing process?
So I just wash, condition. Use a leave-in conditioner, and then depending on how I'm styled, that depends on the next
On the
product.
product that you're going to use. Are you using only sulfate free shampoos, or do you have at least one sulfate?
I have one sulfate for when I need a deep clean.
Okay, perfect. Because you should be doing that. If you shampoo once a month, you should always be using that sulfate too.
Okay. So this is when I first walked into the room. You can see this little massage chair, all these little, different things that I ain't never seen before, equipment and stuff. But I was excited to go ahead and sit in that chair and start to get the information about my scalp and my hair. Let me take you back through the journey.
Now, oil minoxidil is really good. That's where you see a lot of results. We see a lot of results with an oil minoxidil.
So she initially started with the minoxidil, but she said she wasn't seeing the results that she wanted to see. Mm-hmm. So then she added on the other one.
Okay.
And so initially, when I lost my hair, it looked like this.
Oh wow. Mhm.
All of it just gone. And so that was from a product that I used. It was a gel. And from what I can see, I think it's because it had so many essential oils in it that my hair just couldn't take it. Mm-hmm. So it's been growing.
And where did you get the oil from?
Well, it's in the gel.
It was like whatever was in that gel.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So it's by like Innocence. That's the product that I had tried that was new. So I was on the minoxidil for like 6 months, and then when I went back to the dermatologist, she still felt like, hey, we need a little work. So I was around. So the hair started growing back.
Yeah, you see it start growing back a lot.
Yeah,
which is good.
But she was like, it wasn't to her liking, so that's when she put me on the test drive. And so in September, like early September, I started taking that, and then I went through the shedding process, and so then my hair fell back out. And so now it's growing back, but now I'm like, I have like PTSD, so I be wanting to know like what products I need to stay away from.
Are you using oils now?
Yes, now.
Okay, so that's one big thing. So we're gonna talk about several things. You're putting oils in your hair, which you still find that your hair still is a little dry.
No, so I'm not using oil to necessarily hydrate or moisturize my hair. So I just used it because I did this protective style. So I just put the oil in the palm of my hand
and rub it,
and then
perfect.
Took the twist out.
So then, okay, so because that's the biggest thing, you need a sulfate because you need a deep cleanse, no matter what.
Okay.
If you shampooing like every 2 weeks and you using different products, you might can suffice one of those weeks, one of those sets of 2 weeks for a sulfate. One of them you don't have to use a sulfate, but the other one definitely use your sulfate.
Okay.
Product buildup. It's going. You got to clear all that out.
Okay.
So that's the good thing. So that's a part of helping you with your process. So one thing for sure. So what we're really going to see on the scope is the aspects of how your hair is growing back in. Now you are on some things from the dermatologist, but what are you taking for yourself, far as hair, nail, skin, vitamin, biotin?
So I usually take vitamin D because sometimes I do have a vitamin D deficiency. I take vitamin C. I take elderberry. And then for like protein and things like that, I try to eat it. So I just try to make sure I eat like enough fruits, vegetables, and things of that nature.
Okay. The reason why I asked that, because most black women, most of us are vitamin D deficient, right? But I asked that because we know that certain things the body needs. Folate, we probably don't get a lot of folic acid in what we're doing. So folate is one thing. Um, your biotin, 5,000 mcg's of biotin.
See, I used to take that. I still have some bottles, so I probably should start back taking it then.
So yes, the 5,000 mcg's of biotin is what's going to help.
Okay.
Saw palmetto, if you are starting, like you said, your family has a history of dealing with hair thinning, hair loss. Really can't track the age, but you know that that's something that's happening. So saw palmetto. Saw palmetto is a natural herb that really helps slows down the testosterone level, the rise of testosterone levels. It's a DHT blocker. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And so the reason why I'm saying that because you need something internally that you're taking to help build up and thicken the strand as it's coming out. Because your hair is growing back in, but some of it still could be that it's growing back thinner. which
Gotcha.
is why the dermatologist is also not seeing the results she's wanting because your hair is thick.
Okay.
And so new hair is growing in, but she's probably like, oh, it's not growing the way I want it to grow, which is going to be internal.
Okay.
What we do internal.
Okay.
So that's why you're going to see several different things. So once we put the scope up to your scalp, this is kind of what we see. Right.
Ooh.
In different pictures, you see how close the scalp is. You see the scalp. You can see new hair that's getting ready to penetrate through the scalp. You can see the different strand types so that this don't die out.
Hey, you guys, so I had to cut the music just so I won't get pinged, but those white bulbs that you're seeing, that's an indicator that hair can grow from those places. So that's a good sign. That means my scalp has the capacity to grow hair. So here, this is not my hair. This is just, she was just giving me an example, but you can see like the hair strands in this example. You see how some are a little bit more fine, some a little bit more thick. You can see the scalp where, you know, maybe you have like some buildup, um, kind of look like some abrasion too. But again, this one wasn't my scalp, and we're going to get to my pictures, but I just wanted to show you guys that. And she keeps going with different examples, but I just want to jump into what my scalp looks like. So this is my actual scalp, and you can tell because it's a little blurry, but you see some color on some of the strands because I am color treated. So as you can see here, you see that shininess to my scalp. That's the oil that I had put on my hair during the protective style. So when you are using oil, you definitely have to use a clarifying shampoo. So you have to remove that oil off of your scalp. If not, it's going to build up on your scalp and it's not going to let anything kind of penetrate in or out. And you want a clean scalp. I'm not saying don't use oil, just make sure you wash your hair properly when you do use oil. So in here, what she was noticing is I have some fine strands in some of the places where my hair started to regrow. And that's probably why my dermatologist wasn't seeing what she wanted to see. So this is live footage from my skin analysis. The scalp looks good. We see those white bulbs. That means hair can grow there. She circled the points where the hair is going to penetrate through the scalp, which is a good sign. Hair's growing. We have multiple strands on one follicle, which is natural. It's normal. There's nothing wrong with that. The hair looks good. Let me tell you guys what I'm not seeing. Split ends. I'm not seeing no split ends, and I'm so thankful. She said my scalp is healthy. It looks good. I just have to make sure I stay on my regimen that I have for myself. But I should have no problems growing my hair back, y'all.
We kicked a lot of women's confidence and everything. So because they were following YouTube University, and that's not right. Okay.
So now I try to do a mixture. I try to follow like stylists who've been stylists for some years and things like that, and I follow a few other people that are not stylists, but I just be very very careful on the information I receive now.
Yep. Because not everybody does the same thing, and making sure that they followed at the time when times change. So I'm getting your crown and your front edge line.
Okay. The red light is supposed to help the hair penetrate through the scalp. And so I do have like a little red light helmet at home. So I will start using it a little bit more. If you have it, it's supposed to help the hair penetrate, okay? During this part of my appointment, the shampoo, I guess, I don't know, what they call it? The shampoo girl? She washed my hair 3 times and it felt so good, y'all. I'm talking about amazing. She did a clarifying shampoo and then she did a hydrating shampoo. That little scalp brush that she using right there, bomb.com, okay? Then she goes into conditioning my hair. She makes sure every strand of hair has conditioner on it, and that felt amazing too. I didn't even realize my hair was this long, so when I'm like going back through this video, I'm just like, oh, my hair has really grown quite a bit. And so I was really happy about that, although I did just go through another shedding process, but that's no here nor there, okay? But that felt good. It was amazing. Like the service included a lot of things, you guys. So after she finished the conditioner, she did put me under this mister. And the green light's supposed to do something, but I did forget what she told me it's supposed to do. But it was really cool. It's not like at home, like your steamer. This is actually mist. At a certain point, I was like coughing. My lungs was like help me. But it was really cool. If I could get one of these at the house, I would.
This follicle therapy that we had, it definitely helps with the help with your thinness areas. This is some good stuff though. So, and we just gonna spray this on your scalp. And it actually, we actually penetrate this. It penetrates quicker than massaging it in as well.
What are you seeing right now is her spraying this treatment or the serum on my hair, and it's supposed to penetrate through the scalp. It felt really good. I can tell it has some type of like peppermint or something in there because my scalp was tingling. Not that bad tingle like my hair gonna fall out, but like the good tingle, like this feels really refreshing, really cool. The tool that she using kind of reminds me if you did like some spray paint, like remember how I used to get nail art. It kind of felt like that. It felt really amazing. I would definitely do this again. Sorry, my camera died at the end, but she used the foam. We did a wash and go. I had a curly afro by the time I left, and the next day it was really cool. So hopefully this video helps someone. If you're experiencing thinning, hair loss, please go see a dermatologist. You can also see a specialist as well, like I did in this video. Get your scalp analyzed and just kind of, have some peace, okay? Bye. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, bye. For real, bye.